Welcome back to Grammy Story Time. I am thrilled to have you here. I haven't been here for a few days because Grammy has had a little bit of a sickness, but I have a new setup here and I'm in a new spot because it's getting cold where Grammy lives. Grammy, I think I've told you before, lives on a farm, just like our story. But before I forget, I'm Grammy. Hello, Bowen. Hello, Bastion. Hello, Titi. Hello, Sylvie. And hi, Theo. And all of my new friends. I'm so glad that you're here. Today's story is about a kitty cat, the new kitty cat on the farm. Grammy lives on a farm out in the middle of the United States in the state of Iowa. So a long ways away from a lot of you, but I'm thinking of you. Here's our story. It's called Kitty on the Farm. Once on a farm in the country, there lived a little boy who was given a brand new kitty to be his very own. But she had no name, and the little boy didn't know what to call her. What name would you give a little girl kitty cat? So he went to his mother and asked, "Mother, what shall I call my kitty?" His mother was busy making a cake, and she gave him the little boy the spoon to lick. Grammy loves cake. "Why don't you call her Tiger?" "Oh no," said the little boy. "I can't call her Tiger. She's not that big." See? He was thinking of a big tiger, right? So he went to find his father. "Father," he asked, "what shall I call my kitty?" His father was busy mending a fence, and he gave the little boy a hammer to hold while he put a board in place. See? What do you think the father thinks the name should be? "Why don't you call her Shoe Leather?" "Because she's bound to be always underfoot." "Oh no," cried the little boy, "that name's too long." So he turned back to the house to find his grandfather. His grandfather was sitting on the porch, and he wasn't busy at all. "Grandfather," asked the little boy, "what shall I call my kitty?" "Wait a jiffy until I get my thinking cap," said his grandfather. Sometimes grandpas need a little bit of time to think things through, just like Grammy's. And he went inside to get his bright red thinking cap. There it is. "Why don't you call her Joseph? Because she has a coat of many colors." "But Joseph is a boy's name, and this is a girl kitty," said the little boy. See? She's a cute little kitty, isn't she? The little boy wandered back down the path. "If my mother doesn't know, and my father doesn't know, and neither does my grandfather," the little boy said to himself, "perhaps I should find out from the animals on the farm." So he went to the stile, and he climbed right over, and he asked of the cow who was nibbling on the clover, "Cow, what shall I call my kitty?" "Moo," lowed the cow, shaking her horn at a butterfly. "Moo, moo, moo." "Moo," said the little boy. "That's no name for a kitty." What do you think? Do you like Moo for a kitty's name? So he hurried to the barnyard as fast as he was able, and he asked of the horse at dinner in the stable, "Horse, what shall I call my kitty?" "Nay," whinnied the horse, politely looking up from his oats. "Nay, nay, nay." "Nay," exclaimed the little boy, "that's no name for a kitty." What do you think? Would you name your kitty cat Nay? So he walked by the garden all alone, and he asked of the dog who was burying a bone, "Dog, what shall I call my kitty?" The dog stopped scraping for a minute. Bow wow wow. Bow wow wow. Barked, barked, he barked. Bow wow. Bow wow indeed, cried the little boy crossly. That's no name at all for a kitty. What do you think? You think Bow Wow would be a name for a kitty cat? I don't think so either. So he crossed the pasture to the hill below, and he asked the sheep who were grazing in a row, Sheep, what shall I call my kitty? What do you think the sheep said? Bah, bleated the sheep, all raising their heads in the same direction at the same time. Bah, bah, sighed the little boy. I might have known. That's no name for a kitty. You think, bah? I guess that might be. So he went to the chickens to try his luck. But the chicks said, peep, and the hens said, cluck. And quack, said the duck, when he asked the duck. What do you think, quack? And the pigs all grunted as if they hadn't heard. And the fish in the pond didn't even say a word. Silly. So the little boy sat down sadly on the back doorstep in the sunlight and put his chin in his hand, and he thought, and he thought, and he thought. The kitty chased a sunbeam and purred. Kitty, murmured the little boy. Nice kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. And then, all of a sudden, he jumped up. I bet he figured out what he was going to name the kitty, don't you? There you go. I know, he shouted happily. I know what I'll call my kitty. I'll call her Kitty. And he did. Do you have a kitty at your house? I would love to know about it. You can comment in the community section or just let your mommy and daddy know all about it. I'm so happy you're here. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Mwah!